Welcome back to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into a topic that is absolutely vital for all of us as we age, maintaining our cardiovascular wellness. I mean, think about it. Your arteries are basically this incredible high-speed highway system right inside your body, and they're responsible for carrying that crucial oxygen-rich blood from your heart to everywhere else. Healthy arteries? They are the literal foundation that supports your heart, your brain, and your overall well-being. And as we cross that age 50 threshold, keeping this internal highway running smoothly becomes more important than ever. So today, we're looking directly at the evidence-informed ways we can support our blood flow.
Okay, let's dive into this, because this is a question I hear all the time. Have you ever wondered if you can actually clean your arteries? Like, is there a specific superfood or maybe a special detox drink that can just magically scrub your blood vessels clean? It's a super tempting thought, isn't it? The whole idea that we could just eat a bowl of something and boom, instantly wipe away years of wear and tear.
Well, let's look at what the science actually tells us. The idea that certain foods act like a tiny scrub brush for your arteries? Yeah, that's a myth. There's really no magic bullet artery cleanse out there. But here is the empowering fact. Eating a balanced, nutrient-rich diet absolutely helps support normal blood vessel function and your overall heart health. So while you can't just reverse disease with one single food, you can actively protect your heart by building a strong nutritional foundation.
Section 1. Fats and proteins that protect.
When we're talking about protecting our arteries, we absolutely have to talk about fats, specifically monounsaturated fats and omega-3 fatty acids. These are your true heart-healthy fats. Now, the key takeaway here isn't just to go out and eat more fat. Actually, it's about strategically replacing foods that are high in saturated fats with these incredible unsaturated alternatives. Making that swap and a balanced diet, it is an absolute cornerstone of cardiovascular protection. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how beautifully diverse these fat sources actually are. Let's look at avocados. They are rich in monounsaturated fats, plus they've got potassium and fiber. You can easily use them to replace saturated fats, maybe smashed on some whole grain toast. Then we've got salmon, an absolute powerhouse delivering omega-3s, protein, and vitamin D to support a really solid heart-healthy eating pattern. Next up, walnuts. They give you this great crunch packed with healthy fats, plant protein, and antioxidants. Just a small, unsalted handful every day is perfect. And finally, extra virgin olive oil. This is a foundational key to the Mediterranean diet. Just swap out butter for this healthy oil whenever you get the chance.
And speaking of that incredible salmon we just talked about, I want to highlight a really specific metric for you to keep in mind. 2. If it aligns with your overall dietary needs, you should really aim for 2 servings of fatty fish, like salmon, each and every week. It's a simple habit, but it helps maximize those amazing omega-3 benefits and fits seamlessly right into a heart-healthy routine.
Section 2. The power of plants and grains.
Okay, let's look at these plant powerhouses. First up, spinach. It is absolutely loaded with folate, potassium, magnesium, and naturally occurring dietary nitrates. You can so easily toss it into salads, soups, or even blend it into your smoothies. Then we have blueberries, completely packed with antioxidants and fiber. They're fantastic mixed fresh or frozen right into yogurt. And finally, oats. Oats provide this specific soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Now imagine building the ultimate heart-healthy breakfast right in one bowl. You take warm whole grain oatmeal, top it with those antioxidant-rich blueberries, and sprinkle on a handful of those walnuts we talked about earlier. Sounds pretty good, right?
Section 3. Beyond the plate.
Food provides the foundation, for sure, but your lifestyle builds the whole house. So let's run through these quickly. Movement is medicine, so aim to walk for at least 30 minutes most days. Pair that with avoiding toxins. That means absolutely no smoking or vaping. You'll want to work with your doctor to keep your blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels in check, all while maintaining a healthy weight. And finally, 2 huge things we often completely overlook. Prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night for physical repair, and actively reduce your stress with relaxing activities.
Section 4. The big picture. And this brilliantly illustrates a really fun milestone for us today, the number 50. It's incredibly important to prioritize our cardiovascular care after age 50, but it also happens to be our 50th explainer. Reaching this milestone together is just the perfect reminder that consistency, whether that's showing up to learn new things or just taking that daily 30-minute walk, is the true key to longevity and vitality.
So the crucial point is this. What we're discussing today is an educational explainer. It isn't intended to diagnose or treat disease. Like the quote says, no single food can clean your arteries. The absolute most effective approach is combining healthy eating with regular physical activity, quality sleep, and routine medical care. Always consult a healthcare professional before making major lifestyle changes, especially if you have existing heart conditions. And obviously, if you ever experience emergency symptoms like sudden shortness of breath or chest pain, please seek immediate medical attention. We want you safe, healthy, and informed.
Which brings us to our final and honestly most important question for you today, because knowledge is really just potential power until you actually apply it, right? We've covered a lot today: avocados, salmon, spinach, blueberries, walnuts, olive oil, and oats. We've talked about sleep, walking, and stressing less. So which of these 7 foods or habits will you add to your routine today? Just pick one thing we covered, make a commitment to your cardiovascular highway right now, and take that very first step toward healthier aging. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep learning, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.